So, if you're out of pumpkin spice, hopefully you have these spices. If you have these spices, cinnamon, ground ginger, nutmeg, cloves, that's ground cloves, allspice, and black pepper, then you can make pumpkin spice. Okay, y'all, this pumpkin spice recipe is tried and true. I've did it a couple times. First, you're going to need 1.5 tablespoons of cinnamon. So I've made a little bit of a mess. With my cinnamon. All right. There's 1.5 tablespoons of cinnamon. Then you need 2 teaspoons of ground ginger. These are the neatest little measuring spoons. They are magnetic and they stick together so you can keep them all together. I got them off of Amazon. So that's 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of ground ginger. We need 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Let's see if I can reach in here and do it this way. Try to keep from getting it everywhere. Oh yeah. Nutmeg is a pretty strong spice. Then we need 1, and so is ground cloves. And you know, cloves can be used to help numb if you have a toothache. So we've got 1/8 teaspoon of ground cloves. And we need just a pinch of allspice. So, just a pinch. Let's see, what would you call a pinch? An actual pinch? We're going to try actual pinch. Maybe a couple of little pinches. Not too much. And then you need 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. And I'm using the fine black pepper for this. And there you have it. We're just going to mix this up real good. And you have your pumpkin pie spice. Before we get to our pumpkin bread recipe, I have a little dilemma. My baking soda and my baking powder are both old. My baking powder, it said it used best if used by September the 2nd, 2023. It is October the 20-something, 2025. So this expired 2 years ago. Well, I want to check it. In order to check your baking soda and baking powder, there's a little trick you can do, and I'm going to show you. Okay, for the baking powder, I've just got some water here, and I'm going to put a teaspoon in here, and I'm going to see if it kind of fizzes or bubbles up, and looks like it is. It's bubbling. So my baking powder is still good. Next, on my baking soda, I've got a little bit of vinegar in here. And this may remind you of experiments in school with the volcanoes. Yep. As you can see, it is bubbled up and almost fizzing over, so we are good. Even though both of these have a best by date, both of these are still active. So thank y'all for joining us. I hope that you get something out of this. If you run out of pumpkin pie spice, you'll be able to make it, and you'll be able to test your baking soda and baking powder to see if it's good. Thank you, and come back to see us.